Alright, let's see what we can do about changing. Man, that pulled right out of there. Oh well. We might as well go ahead and put this one over here for later. Alright, I'm gonna turn my iron off. I don't need it on. Alright. Let's see if we can't find this, and let's see what we can do about sewing on our zipper. I don't know what it is, but people do like to see a little bit before you get started. Let's see if we can't get started with this.
At the foot of the Tower of Babel in the ancient temple at Babylon, the Hieros Gamos was practiced. This is recorded in detail in The Golden Bough by Sir James George Fraser. It was practiced in the ancient temple at Karnak in Egypt. It was practiced in Greece. Alex, you brought out last week how that Caesar claimed to be birthed from his mother in one of these entities.
Yeah.
Alexander the Great the same way. Just like the Bible says in Genesis 6 that many of them were the mighty men of old, that they were the heroes. The same down in that's ancient history, but not as ancient. It's in recorded history. We can still see people claiming to be Nephilims that are doing extraordinary things. So this Hieros Gamos, and as this shows, this video there you put forth, it's still being done today.
That's right. And in this book, Inanna, Queen of Heaven and Earth, it talks about, and this is from this book, and I think on page 35, I didn't put the quote on here, but I think it's 35. It says, along the Tigris and Euphrates River, there were many shrines and temples dedicated to Inanna. The temple of Inanna, House of Heaven, in was the greatest of these. The temple housed Naditu, priestesses of the goddess. The high priestess would choose for her bed a young man who represented the shepherd Tammuz in a Hieros Gamos ritual during the annual Duku ceremony just before invisible moon with the autumn equinox. So this is one of the best preserved examples of this as well. Also in the book, The Golden Bough by Sir James.
All right, let's see what we can do about putting this side on. Oh no, let's put let's put the handles on. I think that would be the best bet. Should I go right on ahead and put this on? Now, what I want to do is not sew right down in through here, and that way we can turn it around on both sides, and then we'll fight with this when we get done with it. And I think I'm going to like it better not having the bulk in there. I think, I don't know though, I ought to go ahead and put the bulk in there to make sure then that they're right. So that means I need to take this and turn it around this way and lay this down and mark my sides so as I could put them on. Okay. Alrighty. Let me go get some sewing. Alrighty, I put one on, and I hope I got my needle down here. Nope, I gotta go find my needle. I want you to look at Mama Cat. She's got her feet down inside my pocketbook on the fuzzy side. Are you keeping your feet warm, Mama Cat? Alright, let's see what we can do. I think that's so funny, Mama Cat. Oh gosh. Alright, here we got this. Down in there. I don't know what I did with the needle, but it'll be okay. We will get us another piece of yarn and work on it. Put one of them on for right now. And then I'll go in there and start on another one. So that way we'll have it done. Alright, come on, come on. Come on. Alright, down. Like. So I can't. Oh, come on, don't do that. There we go. It'll probably take me out 4 of these strings to do it. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to get busy and get her done. Alright. Right here is my first one. And I want to make sure I put my seam down. Which will probably go right here. Doot, doot, doot. There we go. I'm going to try to put it on the first one that I have. Put it Edward. No, back out. You know, I never even checked if it would go in this. Oh well. We'll fight with it, we got to. Oh no. That didn't work too well. There we go. I hope it'll go through. Yes, it will. Alright. Okay, turn it around. And alright, come on, go in there. Yeah, it's gonna be tight. There we go. Alright, looks like only 2 times it's going to work. There we go. Alright. There we go. I'm going to bring it through and tie it off because I want to make sure it's tied off good. Because I can't do it again if I have to. I'm not going to go in there. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and tie these down, and then we'll put the other side on. I want to make sure that I get them on good. Alright, we'll be back when I get done with this. Alright, look here. Here we'll go on my arm. I don't like how big these are, but live and learn. It don't look too bad. I think we can handle it. Alright, let's see what we could do about, come on, get in there, putting this, oh, I gotta unzip it now. There we go. Okay, now, we'll have to stick that like that, and now, we'll put this on. Okay, let's get the middle. Get the middle. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Now, I should have, yep, there they are. Right there. And I'm hoping that I could do it.
Fraser, which is not a great picture of it here, I apologize, but it is a scholarly book. James Fraser was a Scottish anthropologist. He was influential in modern studies, mythologies, and comparative religion. He was considered the primo, I guess, on that information at the time. And
still today, it's the classic work.
Yes, definitely. It's, if you were looking to compare religions, see where rituals came from, there's no greater book on that subject. Now, his work with the Golden Bough is basically thought to be one of the most important works on comparative religion altogether. His thesis is that most ancient religions were fertility cults, and they revolved around the worship and periodic sacrifice of the sacred king in ordinance with the cycles and the sessions. And he proposed basically that mankind's understanding of the natural world progressed from magic instead of magic progressing the other way around, and through religious belief and scientific thought. So pretty interesting. On page 83 to 90 of his book, he describes his best known ritual example of the Hieros Gamos, and survives in classical Greece in the Anthesteria festival, in which the wife of the Archon Basilius, or the Archon king in Athens, originally the queen of Athens with Dionysus. So there's an interesting thing there. Well, the word Archon's an interesting word, but you have this fertility ritual that he mentions there. And David, did you want to mention anything else about this, or do you want me to go ahead and move on?
You go right ahead.
Okay, let me go back here. So moving to a bloodline that most of us have heard of, this is the representation of Baal in Greece and Rome as Hercules or Heracles, depending on if you're in Greece or Rome at the time. And he would have been the Nephilim kingship of these countries, and according to tradition. And the Julian dynasty, David mentioned just a minute ago, that they performed all the necessary rites, and they were the continuation of this Nephilim Grail bloodline. And Augustus was the Baal of the Roman Empire, which interestingly coincides with the exact same time that another Messiah from the other branch comes and joins and live at the same time. And there's this real battle that takes place that we hear about in the Bible. And these two bloodlines expressing two distinct Messiah figures, one in Caesar Augustus and one in Jesus Christ. And it's a pretty amazing story, but both of them are presenting themselves as the true Son of God. And it's amazing because you have this in Matthew 4, it shows, Jesus going and being tempted of Satan of the entire world. He says, you know, these kingdoms will all be yours. And you can't help but see that before Jesus, there was a disproportionate shift towards the flipping of the world towards the upside down, towards the darkness. And in Matthew 4, not Matthew 4, let me go on. Matthew 16, I want to read this. I think that I didn't put the verse, but I can tell you what happens here. In Matthew 16, Jesus comes into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, and in front of his disciples, he claimed to be the Son of God, and that the gates of hell would not prevail. And he's pointing at this place right here, and this is in direct opposition to Caesar Augustus. This is where this place where his veneration would have taken place, where people would have worshipped and people would have come and done this. And this is at the base of Mount Hermon, where people believe the gates of hell are underneath this. And so even from birth, the Romans were trying to kill Jesus. They sent people to create a census. They tried to kill all the male children of Israel. Herod himself told the Magi, said, bring him back. It's interesting that the Magi were there, man. You see these Magi who I believe were of the order that Daniel was a part of. Daniel, at one time, the Magi were the seers and the people that were around the king in Babylon and Persia. And Daniel would have been a part of that order, but they knew of a star that would not show the Messiah Herod or Messiah Caesar Augustus, but show the Messiah Jesus, and they went to worship him, which shows me that they, followed after the God of Daniel. And it shows me that the king, because when I remember King Darius, declared, they declared, this is the true God. Your God is the true God, Daniel. And so that was carried on, I believe, through a secret group of Magi that nobody can even touch and it doesn't understand exists to this day, because I think that Freemasons do this a lot. They do this. They take every little group that seems like a mysterious group and they say, oh, they were a part of our order. Oh, that guy, he was smart. He was a Freemason. You didn't know that, did you? But that's what they try to do. It's pretty interesting. And it's no doubt that the Magi were probably Persian in nature and at one time were...
Alrighty, I had trouble right in here, but I fixed it. I hope. I mean, it's to where it will... crap. Try to... Alright. Oh, come on, now don't tell me I'm going to have more trouble. God, no. I can't believe this shit. It zipped really good. But now I don't want to unzip. There it goes. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Let's try it again. See here, it zips just fine. But right here, it wants to give me a problem every time. I guess I might. I don't know. But right here, it just don't want to unzip. And I can't figure out why. There. I wonder if I sew this a little bit more down. Let's see if that will work. Who knows? Once I have some stuff in there. I'm not gonna like this. I am not gonna like this at all. Not being able to unzip it. Oh well, okay, let's go ahead and finish it. And then I'm gonna see what I can do about that. So, now. I think what I'm going to do is lay this down this way. the zipper right on it. Turn it over. And I'm going to cut this off down through here. And I'm not going to worry about this being at the bottom. But I'm going to, oh goodness. I guess it would work if I take that off.
Students of these different mysteries, did you have anything you wanted to say before I read this from this book?
Well, on your slide before that, you had a perfect example of that which we're talking about. One back, one more.
Okay.
There's our boy right there,
Yeah.
Hercules. And Hercules, in the Adam Clark commentary, he has about 3 pages of documentation how that Hercules, as it was worshipped, and by the way, Hercules was worshipped at Tyre on December 25th, and this John talked about how Jezebel and Ahab brought this down into Israel, but he has about a 3-page section how that the Hercules tradition, which originally stemmed from an actual Nephilim, that it folded the Samson narrative onto Hercules. And, this is also very significant. Not only did he become a counterfeit Messiah, but he came from the tribe of Dan.
Yeah.
And the long hair, then, we go there from the long-haired Merovingians, the long-haired kings. There we've got the whole concept of the false Messiah bloodline, the Holy Blood, Holy Grail, Jesus married Mary Magdalene fraud, and that whole thing picks up there. So you can have direct continuity of this whole concept right from the pagan mysteries right down to the European royal bloodlines.
All right, I'm not going to worry about those things because they're inside. You're not going to see them. Nah, buddy. I hope so. Yes. I think that turned out pretty good. Yes. Now, let's go see if we can put some stuff in it. Alright, now this is a pocketbook we do not want to leave open. I believe, oh goodness, yep, it's working. It's working, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put my phone in last. But I got my paperwork, garbage, a stopwatch. I want to go take that down and see how much it costs. See if it's worth anything. Alright, what's this? Alright, I'll leave it in there just because I don't need that. Man, I'm getting a lot of crap in my pocketbook that I don't need. Here's my driver's license. They can go in the pocket. Alright, more gum. Yeah, I'm working on it. Ooh, my back scratcher. Alright. Something to clean my glasses with. And more garbage. I can't be surprised with the garbage. Alright, I got all that. Now, oh, I found a $5 bill. We'll see if I can't take it to the bank. Alright, I don't. That's all down in there. See if I can't get. Alright, and a lighter. I don't know why, but I got it. Alright, let's see what we can do here. There it is. And there it is. That ain't that bad of a looking. I just wish these were smaller. And but that don't look too bad. Alright. But I think I'm gonna go back to this one. So because I can't put my, I have to stop, unzip it. Oh man, I am not gonna like this. I am not going to like it. There we go. Put my phone in there. And I can't get to it that easily. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm not going to like that. Man, I wasted that material. I did. Alright, we'll see you later. Alright, I want to put everything back in here because I like this pocketbook better and all. But I did, however, figure out another way of doing this. You know what? Oh, okay, that's it. And that is, stick everything in here first, because I like that one better before I like this one. Alright, if we took halfway and put a zipper on this side and then put a zipper on this side, then we could have left it open. But there it is. Maybe I might find some teenager that might like it.